This minute of Skate the Infinity starts with Chakoseki.
And ends with the palm trees. This is minute 22 of episode 9. We were special back then.
We're going to have finished another episode very shortly.
I can't believe that. I can't believe
exciting.
we've already pretty much finished episode 9. This is wild.
It is. Shall we watch the ED live right now?
Sure, let's do it.
And talk about it. I mean, we did watch it just now, but
Let's watch it again. I'd love to.
let's watch it again.
We're picking up from Chokoseki.
Should we do a 3, 2, 1 play?
Yeah, we probably should do a 3, 2, 1 play. I'm sorry. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay, Mia's falling on his board.
Chokoseki.
Shadow's skateboarding. He's skateboarding down a 4-stair.
I love his little
attempting
jump.
to do some sort. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's like flipping the board
Is
around.
the theory that he was too heavy, that he split the board, or that he landed on it too hard and he split
I think
the board?
he didn't land on bolts. If you don't land on the bolts,
Oh.
you can like split it. Yeah. Still no photos.
Yeah, I don't think that
hasn't
happens
changed yet.
till episode 11 from memory.
Right.
Yeah. I just said before, it's so weird not pausing on the Hitori pile driver like we normally do.
Yeah, it's odd that this one's off the minute.
It's so weird.
Yeah, but it is funny that you got to end with
The palm
talking
trees.
about the palm trees
We
again.
thought I wasn't going to get to talk about them, and here we are.
Here we are with the palm trees.
With happiness with you, Jonathan.
Happiness with you, Caitlin, and also with you. We didn't even say welcome to Infinite Minute, did we?
I don't think we
An
did.
anime by minute podcast where we talk about Skate the Infinity minute by minute. I'm Jonathan.
I'm Caitlin. We just jumped right on
Just
it.
started fucking talking about it. Well, that's the ED again for the ninth
What a
time.
treat.
What did you think?
I loved it. I missed it. I really enjoyed it. And
I loved it. I missed it. I really enjoyed it.
Potchan gets me every time. The little girl laughing, like sitting
Yeah.
next to Joe, gets me every
The
time.
Nutcracker.
I missed it.
Man, Shadow looks so happy. I went back again to Murasaki. He looks so happy that he landed the trick, and then he immediately
Just
splits the skateboard.
but that full splits, that is impressive.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
The little girl. What's she got in her bucket?
what's she got in there?
We'll never know.
Oh.
But yeah, that's the ED again. So colourful, so nice.
It's great. I just looked at the poses that, like the ballet poses that Shadow does as well.
Shadow.
They're so good. His
They are
pointed
really
toes,
good, aren't
like, what's going on?
It's so dynamic. It's also clear, like, that Adam is skating at night, like under cover of darkness. Mm-hmm. I guess I probably should have taken some screenshots, hey? Maybe the screenshots can just be Shadow's ballet poses.
Yeah. Yes.
For this
I
one.
love it. I love it. Oh,
He also goes further into the split, like he's doing that, like
yes, the forward bend.
that you do in every dance warm up
Yes.
ever. Always. Just every time I had to do that in dance classes at uni, I was just like, I'm getting older.
Yeah.
Like, I just, every year just couldn't get
Yeah.
as far down. Something you really have to work on, isn't it?
You do. And the minute you stop,
flexibility.
it just goes
It goes.
backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately. Bodies, huh? It's like we're not meant to
Bodies.
do sports
Yeah, you would think
or
so.
like activity and stuff, but no, we're made for it. What else would we do?
We are. We're meant to run and like hunt and shit, aren't we?
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. Like, I'm trying to fix my baseball throw, which is why I'm doing the haiku thing of having a baseball in my hand.
Love that for you.
So I can try and find a 4-seam grip. But I was like, it's literally like human nature to have to throw something, because like to throw spear to eat is like innate human thing. So why can't I throw a fucking baseball properly? Like, I just can't do it. I mean, I'm weird. But yeah, it's like innately human, I guess.
Yeah.
We just make up games around it now.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Be interesting to know where it originally originated. I hate
Baseball.
that I said that.
or just throwing
No, baseball.
in general. It's from Rounders, the English version of cricket for kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. There you go.
And then they brought it over to America, and then all the Americans were like, "No, it's not Rounders," and all the English people were like, "Yeah, it's Rounders." And then all the American people, "No, it's not Rounders. it's different. There's a diamond. You don't just run back and forth." And it was made up by a guy from a university, even though it wasn't. They just made up the story to make it sound more American. I don't know if I've told you, but I've recently watched like 8 hours of a baseball documentary.
You have not told me. Tell me more.
Well, this is anime
This is
chat, but we
technically
barely
anime chat.
either have been watching any anime. So I guess I can start by talking about the Ken Burns 1994 baseball documentary. It's not that exciting. I'm up to like the 1930s episode. So I basically go through a decade every episode,
cool.
but like the first one covered like 30 years, like the origins of the sport and everything like that, and how American it is. Like, it's so American that they played, before the Star Spangled Banner was the American national anthem, they were playing it at baseball games, like 30 years before it was the national anthem. Yeah. And just like so many weird stories and bad stories about how just racist everyone was.
It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, and like it's so part of the American psyche. Like even now, I think somebody had a comment in the documentary that they mirror each other, like the progression of America and the progression of baseball mirror each other. And I think that's true because baseball's been in decline for like the last 10 years. I remember when I was in America 10 years ago, almost to the day, and saw the only baseball, like professional game of MLB I've seen. When we were going to the game, this guy on the bus, like this guy in his 20s, was like, "Why are you going to the baseball? Nobody watches baseball. Nobody likes baseball." And it was like, oh, okay, that's an interesting... and it's kind of true. Nobody likes it in America, or nobody watches it anymore, even though it used to be like
America's favorite
the
pastime.
big thing. Yeah, it is their pastime. But yeah, I've watched like 4 episodes of that documentary, and it's incredibly interesting, but also like the driest fucking shit ever, because it's literally just like the facts. History. Yeah, and just like people and like the big names, you really get a sense of like who they were.
Whoa,
through the stories that are told. There were some real dickheads in those early days.
Do you ever listen to The Dollop?
Yeah, I've listened to all their baseball episodes.
The Rube one? The Rube one
the Rube
is one of my favourite. And 10 Cent Beer Night.
I haven't heard that one.
Oh, that one's really good too.
10 Cent Beer Night.
Yeah, that one's one of my favourites. But the Rube one sends me. Well, when he runs after the like fire truck, I think it is. It's so
Poor
stupid.
Guy. He was just really good at throwing a ball fast. I mean, that's all you have to do. Half of them were just country boys who were good at throwing balls fast, and I feel like that's the same for like most sports.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much. Oh, how good!
I mean, you do get the occasional person who's really smart about it, but otherwise, just throw ball hard.
Yeah,
and hit ball hard. That's the game. And catch ball.
Yeah.
Easy. Anyway, what have you been watching, Katie?
We've been rewatching Lost.
Yes, you were saying that.
Hell yeah, it's so good.
What are you up to?
For those who don't know this, I was obsessed with Lost when it first came out. Really watched it religiously. I had a group of friends. We all watched it together. We would literally go to their house and watch it together.
Classic.
It was so good. For the finale, we had like a finale day party and we all dressed up. It was great. I have a Lost tattoo, so it's very, very important show to me. I've probably watched it all the way through like 3 or 4 times. And this would be like 4th or 5th, depending on how many times I watch it through. And it's still good. It's still very, very good. And Valentina is watching it for the first time, and I was worried that she wasn't going to like it, but she's enjoying it. It's some of the best character storytelling. I know a lot of people have like issues with the plot and like the mystery with it, but I think that
it's more about the characters.
It's more about the characters, and whether or not they had it planned from the start, you know, everyone argues about whether they were just making it up as they went along. That doesn't matter to me because I love the characters so much.
Play to find out.
I'm so invested in the characters that it doesn't matter. I still cry at the parts that made me cry a million years ago. And it's just so good. So if you haven't watched it and you don't want to watch it because you think you know what the ending is, I would say just watch it. Give it a go. It's on Disney+. What do you got to lose?
Oh, damn.
Hell yeah.
Other than the money you pay for a Disney Plus subscription.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we've been watching that. We watched all of Good Omens season 2, which I think I told you about a couple episodes ago, maybe, which Valentina went into like full-on hyperfixation over. I lost her for a few days there. But that was really good. And she's catching up on Only Murders in the Building so that we can watch season 3 together.
That's one of Emily's shows.
So good, Jono.
I think she's finished that.
So good.
Yeah, I have a thing.
Is it about Steve Martin or is it about Martin Short?
No, it's the other guy. It's Martin Short. I can't stand Martin Short.
Fair enough.
I don't find him funny.
You know what? Fair.
All his characters annoy me. Steve Martin I'm fine with. I like Steve Martin.
Fair.
Yeah, but I can't with Martin Short.
I have some characters of his that I don't like his character in Arrested Development makes me feel ill.
Hate it.
Yeah. But I think he's very funny.
I'm also the same with Fred Armisen as well.
Oh, I get like that with Fred Armisen for sure.
Yeah.
Do not enjoy.
Just don't find him funny either.
I have a new
Sorry, Fred.
I have a new treadmill show as well. For those of you playing at home, Succession was my old treadmill show, and I haven't been able to find a replacement for it yet, but I do, and it's The Bear. I've only watched an episode and a half.
Oh, fuck yeah, brother.
Far. Yeah.
Emily and I finished it just before she went to Edinburgh.
Ooh.
It's really good. I won't say any more.
Okay, good.
Enjoy.
Good.
It's a ride.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So good.
It gives me anxiety. And I've only watched an episode and a half, and I'm
fuck yeah. There are some
this.
like episodes that are just like pure, unadulterated, like unfiltered anxiety. Episode 5, I think, of season 1, and like episode 7 of season 2.
Oh god, I'm gonna vomit.
Off the top of my head. But has some of the best soundtrack stuff for me. There's a lot of Radiohead and there's a lot of Wilco, which are like 2 of my big dad rock bands that I love. So yeah, I loved it for that. And when they play a song, they will play that song.
The whole song.
They'll just play the whole song. I love it. And one of my favorite Wilco songs, they've played twice, but they did a cover the second time.
I love that.
But it always like accompanies like high tension moments, and I'm just like, this is the perfect use of the name of the song is Spiders Kid Smoke.
Oh, nice. All right, I'll keep an ear out for it.
It's a good song.
But yes, I think I'll like it.
Yeah, The Bear. It's great. Yeah, enjoy.
I will. What are you watching?
My treadmill show is the Psychonauts 2 documentary on YouTube. Psych Odyssey. It's actually really good. I'm up to like episode 15.
Ooh.
And there's like 30 episodes.
About how the game was made, or is it like the lore behind the game?
No, it's that's involved in the making of the game. Yeah, but it's basically like the studio, Double Fine, throughout the whole making of Psychonauts 2. Like starting from all the way back when they did the VR game that came before Psychonauts 2.
Whoa.
In between Psychonauts 1 and 2. And it's so weird to see like a pre-Trump, pre-COVID world.
Crazy.
Like I think I'm only up to like, it's only up to like 2017 at the moment in the doco. But it's just a really good like window into game development and also into creativity in general. Like how creativity in a way is so hard in a group.
Yes.
Like, because you have to like work as a team. Like it's such a team thing, video games. You can't do it.
Yeah.
Well, you can do it alone, but like not to the extent that Psychonauts 2 is like a AAA game or like a AA game.
Yeah.
You need a team to do it. And it's like the way that creativity is like molded and the way things change from their initial iteration to like what they end up as. It's such an interesting arc to see, having finished the game.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a really good doco, and it's good to watch on the treadmill.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah. Have you actually been watching any anime?
No, I haven't. I think it's, I think I need to like get like mentally make the choice to start watching it again, if that makes sense.
It does.
Because I've got things I want to watch. I want to watch JJK. I want to finish Demon Slayer. Like, I want to watch these shows. I just need to like mentally go, okay, we're watching it tonight, and make the choice. You probably
like made a good choice actually to not watch JJK to start off with, because there's been like a 5 or like 3 week gap between the last episode and then what will be the Shibuya arc starting soon. So I reckon if you start the first 5 episodes before the Shibuya arc, you'll catch up nicely.
Has it only been 5?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And then there was a 3 week break.
Oh, shit.
5 or 6, I think.
Do you know what is stressing me out a little bit is the big corporations making like JJK memes, like KFC tweeting about the Sadosugu breakup. I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
The Duolingo owl dressed up as Sukuna. I was like, what is happening?
It's like the biggest I think a shonen's ever going to get,
Yeah.
which is a shame because my mate who's read the whole manga so far has said that it just goes downhill after Shibuya arc. And I kind of also agree with what I've read after Shibuya arc. It's just a bit like not too exciting, or not as exciting as Shibuya arc. Kind of like built it up really big. But Shibuya arc will be amazing to see animated, I think.
I definitely want to watch that when it comes out.
Yeah.
When is that coming out?
Like next week, I think.
Okay, maybe I will try and catch up on the weekend.
Yeah. I watched the first 2 episodes of Zom 100.
What is that?
Which is like a zombie bucket list show where the guy's trying to complete like things on his bucket list because there's been a zombie apocalypse and he can finally live his life. The first episode was like actually amazing, like a short film basically. And then I just lost interest. Like immediately. I was just like, okay, it's like a gag anime, basically. The other big one that everyone was talking about this season was what's it called? There's too many sequels this season, basically. I can't remember the name of it. It was like a girl who was a head in a cage.
Okay.
And this guy was like half demon, half human, and she recruited him to like solve mysteries. I watched the first episode of that as well, and it was just really a lot of talking. Undead Girl Murder Farce is what that one's called.
I love the titles they sent me.
But the one that I actually am watching is called Hulk, and it is like just generic fantasy, but it's exactly what I need at the moment.
Beautiful.
I'm currently reading the rules for an anime-influenced role-playing game, and Hulk is like ticking all the boxes of like the exact kind of like fantasy world that I'm reading about. It's good to have like, something to supplement while you're reading stuff like that, because otherwise you can just get bogged down in rules.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, Hulk is very enjoyable. Kind of a gag series, but also like there's a greater mystery that I'm looking forward to seeing happen. Yeah. So yeah, anime. That's anime. That's it.
Nice.
Hulk is the only one I'm actually up to date on. Hulk and JJK.
Yeah, nice. Maybe, I mean, the Haikyuu movies are coming out soon, aren't they?
Oh, damn.
Like, aren't they? Actually, isn't it coming out like in a couple of days, August? Wait, did I make that up? Haikyuu Battle of the Garbage Dump release date.
That sounds good.
Oh, September. Oh, it's not until September. Wait. I don't think it's until September.
September's only 3 days away, Caitlin.
Okay.
This year happened very fast.
Oh, no. More information about the movie will be revealed on September 24th. Okay, it's ages away. I lied.
It's ages away. I was going to say.
Sorry.
I thought we would have seen.
Sorry for anyone's hopes. I just thrashed.
How dare you. to the top. Was that the one where they changed production companies?
The last season, yeah.
Yeah.
The animation style changed.
I still gave it an 8 out of 10.
I still liked it. It's still good. I didn't even notice the animation changed really until someone pointed it out to me, and I was like, "Oh, damn!"
It was me.
It was.
We were watching it together.
It was you. I didn't want to say it was you.
I'm sorry, Caitlin. It was me.
I started playing a really cool game over the weekend, actually.
Ooh.
And I think I've mentioned this one to you before, but it's called Stray Gods. And it's a musical, like, role-playing game. So you you become a muse, not by your own choice. And so you can basically get information out of people by making them sing, and you have to choose like certain things you want to say within the song to try and entice them to tell you stuff. And it's really cool.
That does sound
I
cool.
think it's made by an Australian company called Humble. What's it called? Humble Games. And the reason I say that is because at the start of the game, it has an acknowledgement of country. And Valentina goes, "That's Australian," because you're the only people that I know that do that.
Right.
And
Laura Bailey's in it. Oh, Troy Baker's in it. That's like the exact reaction to both of those people, I think.
And
Anthony Rapp.
You know Montaigne, the singer?
Yeah.
They helped with writing the songs. So that's why I was like, I'm pretty sure it's an Australian company.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it's really fun so far.
Mark from Rent is in it.
Yeah.
What the heck? What the heck?
What the heck?
What the heck?
So do recommend. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm looking at the page now. I think not Humble Games is the publisher.
Oh.
But I think the studio is based in Victoria.
It must be that.
Because all the
Summerfall.
developed with the assistance of Victoria State Government, Vic Screen,
yeah, gotcha.
Victoria Music Development Office, Creative Victoria, Music Victoria. Wow, good on them.
Yeah.
I feel like the state of Victoria does put out some, like, good games.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Like, I was like, how did they get all of these sick voice actors?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's sick as.
So, yeah.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah,
that looks fun.
It is really fun.
Troy Baker. Great reaction.
Oh, how funny.
Ashley Johnson too.
Yeah.
Erika Ishii. These are some classic tabletop role-playing big names in this one. Well, that's fun.
Yeah. It is a bit of fun.
Good game. Good game so far.
Yeah, it's good. It's a bit like it is very much just like click on what you want to say. That's it. Like there's no real gameplay, but watching them how they do
visual novel.
Yeah, pretty much, and watching how the songs change based on what you choose to say within the song is really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did I tell you I've been playing Yakuza again?
Did you start again? No, you didn't tell me that.
Different game. I'm playing the next one after Judgment.
Oh, very nice.
I think I must have been talking to you about it because the cutscenes are fucking way too long. Like, I've played 7 hours of this game and I reckon about 5 hours of it have been cutscenes.
It's too much when it's like that.
It's way too much. And like I make dinner to sit down and play the game.
Yeah,
like
that's nuts.
It's that kind of game.
That's
where you play like maybe like 5 minutes in an hour or something like that. It's so ridiculous. But I mean, if you're into the storyline, I kind of haven't played it for a couple of days now. But like if you get into the storyline, which is basically like all the Yakuza games are about the storyline, not really about the gameplay. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
More that visual novel style. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, like both of us really not on the anime this season.
No. And I don't know whether
Quiet
it's just,
season.
I mean, I haven't really seen anyone talking about anything aside from JJK, really.
Yeah. We're going to talk about how we both didn't really like Oppenheimer.
Oh, yeah, we were. Oh, gosh. I just didn't get it. Like, not like intellectually. Well, I mean, partly intellectually. I didn't really understand what was going on half the time, but I didn't really understand like the framing of the like Robert Downey Jr.'s trial, like over the top. Like I was like, why is this happening?
The movie could be another hour and a half longer.
But I didn't even like they barely interacted throughout the whole movie, but somehow it's like the most important like through line. It was just very strange, and I thought the pacing was very odd, and I thought it jumped around in time so much that I couldn't keep track of where we were. There's so many parts of the story that I didn't understand what was happening. Like the Casey Affleck scene, I was like, what is going on here? I do not understand this scene. What's happening?
I laughed when Casey Affleck was like actually revealed as if it was like a big reveal that it was Casey Affleck. I was like, what the fuck?
They kept showing the back of his head and then they like showed his face. Like, what was happening?
And I was like, why? Why Casey Affleck? All the cameos. Oh. I know Josh from Drake and Josh is the big one for a lot of people. Yeah. Because I didn't know that he was a YouTuber as well.
Yeah.
Like there's a... Yeah, my Gen Z friend knows him from YouTube.
Yeah, they have like a group of people. I forget,
spherical.
Group. I don't remember what his name is. David Dobrik and that he's friends with.
But I was like, that wasn't the big one for me. But like pretty much every other cameo, I was like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Literally.
Rami Malek.
The bit that I fucking lost my shit at was when he was like, he's like, what was it? When Robert Downey Jr. was like, what was his name? And the guy from Solo was like, Kennedy. John F. Kennedy. And I was like, what is this a reveal? What was this?
A reveal of like history? Yeah. Like that would not make any context for you really, but presented as if we all know who he is.
So funny.
So bizarre.
And every time Einstein just like appeared out of when he appeared from behind the car, I was like, what are you doing here? Funny. Oh, I don't know, man.
Thought the only reason it jumped through time, like it didn't actually need to be non-linear. No. The only reason it was non-linear was because it was made by Christopher Nolan. And he just loves that shit.
He loves it. Yeah, it didn't need
to be. But he's done it best with Memento already. Yeah. Like you've done that movie, bro.
Yeah. You don't need to keep doing it.
You could have just presented it as like a linear, I guess because he didn't want to do the biopic
I suppose.
by numbers.
Yeah.
Like, you know, color by numbers. But like it would have been a better movie if it was linear and didn't have any of the Robert Downey Jr. stuff.
Yes, agreed.
Agreed. Like, and just present it and let Killian just act the fuck out of it.
Oh, he'll get an Oscar. Yeah. I'm almost 100% sure.
Oscar bait. But yeah, like the performances were the best bit of it.
They were great.
The actual like movie itself was like, just the way it was presented was so Nolan of him.
And I don't know whether it was just the cinema I was in, but I found it really hard to understand it. Like the actual words, could not understand what they were saying.
I needed subtitles.
Literally, the minute they started talking, I was like, "Where's the subtitle? Where's the subtitles? I need them."
Yeah, I watch so much with subtitles nowadays. It's weird to go to a movie and not have subtitles
and not be able to just turn them on.
Yeah. I think you can get subtitles on your phone nowadays.
Oh, really?
For movies. Yeah, it's like they do the same thing for closed caption theatre shows where you watch them on your phone. So it like syncs up with the performance.
Yeah, right. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have needed that.
But yeah, if I wish I did that for Oppenheimer because fuck, Nolan needs to fix his sound mixing bugbear that he's got where he doesn't like his dialogue, so he like puts it low in the mix. It's like, fuck, dude, I need to be able to understand what the fuck is happening.
Truly.
Like the dialogue should be the most important part.
We nearly weren't going to see it at the movies and then we changed our mind, but like I was like, let's wait and watch it at home because then we can like pause if we want to take breaks. We can put subbies on, but we decided against that, which was a mistake, I think.
Yeah. I mean, the coolest bits for in the cinema, I mean, the Trinity Project was great, but they did that better in Twin Peaks. And
truly, I was underwhelmed. Like I was expecting...
Because it was built up too much.
I think so. And then I was expecting like when the sound finally came, I was expecting to be like, whoa, but I wasn't.
Yeah. The scene where he was giving the speech after, that was louder than the bomb.
Yeah.
Which I think undercut the bomb.
Yeah. Weird movie.
Yeah. Although I did like get chills in the bits with the president and the bit where they were deciding on the where to bomb, and the guy was just like, "Oh, I honeymooned in Kyoto." Ugh, like actual humanity ick.
Yeah.
Like these are the people making these decisions.
It's so gross.
AKA white guys.
Yeah, so gross. Ugh.
These are the people in control of the world, and they literally just, you know, that was the real horror for me, was like the human horror of like, you know.
Yep. They just, they just picked a spot.
But then he laid it on thick at the end. Anyway. No, the coolest bits in the cinema were the bits where he was younger and he was like seeing past the universe, and it was like the screensaver bits.
Yeah.
They needed to come back.
Yeah.
They were cool.
Yeah, I would have liked that.
Yeah, they just didn't last long enough for me. Yeah.
Weird movie.
Yeah, not great. Wish I saw Barbie instead.
Barbie was great. I enjoyed it.
Should have seen Barbie.
Good movie.
Well,
that's it.
That's anime chat.
That's anime chat. We spoke about it a little bit.
I think I'm going to have to put a question mark on this anime
question
chat.
mark? Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
If you want to tweet at us about and force us to watch some anime, you can. It is.
Yeah, tell us what's good.
Yeah, tell us what's going on.
What are we sleeping on?
You can tweet at us. It's infinite_minute on Twitter.
Not Trigun. I'm not watching Trigun. You can email us, infiniteminutepodcast@gmail.com.
And we'll see you next time for a post-credit scene. I'm so excited.
Ooh, exciting. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, Caitlin.
Bye, Jono.